If you're looking at the BLAVOR Solar Power Bank 20,000, hoping for a reliable, outdoor-friendly charger that can keep all your devices juiced up, stick around because I'm about to reveal some surprising truths. This solar power bank promises to charge up to 6 devices simultaneously, with built-in cables, wireless charging, and a hefty 20,000 mAh battery. Sounds perfect for camping, hiking, or just surviving those long days when you're glued to your phone. But here's what surprised me. This solar charger isn't quite the game changer it claims to be. In fact, it has some quirks and downsides that could make you think twice before clicking buy. Let's dive deep and unpack why you might want to rethink getting the BLAVOR and what you can expect if you do. Right out of the gate, the BLAVOR Solar Power Bank 20,000 is marketed as this multi-device marvel. Imagine this. 4 built-in cables, 2 USB-Cs, 1 iOS and 1 USB-A, plus 3 charging ports and even wireless charging for phones and Apple Watches. Oh yeah, it even says you can charge 6 devices at once. That sounds like a charger designed by someone who wanted to solve all your device drama in one shot. And with a 20,000 mAh battery, it boasts roughly 4 full charges for the latest iPhone 17, over 3 charges for a Galaxy S26, a couple for your iPad mini 6, and even some juice left for a MacBook Pro 14. Theoretically, it's a pack of energy ready to save your tech life. But here's the kicker. Does it really deliver on these promises? Spoiler alert, not quite. Before we go further, who exactly is this product for? If you're an outdoor adventurer who hates the extra bulk of multiple chargers, or someone who owns a bunch of devices and needs them powered all at once, this might sound like a dream come true. Or maybe you just love the idea of having a solar-powered device to add a bit of green energy flair to your tech setup. But stick around because the devil's in the details. Now imagine charging 6 gadgets at once. Sounds like a party, but what if half of your guests leave early because the charger can't handle the load? That's closer to the truth here. Let's talk charging speed. The USB-C port supports 20W fast charging, which sounds decent and definitely beats slow charging on your older bricks. In practice, it can charge your iPhone 15 in about 50 minutes, which isn't too shabby. But the real issue is the solar charging side. While it's cool that it has a solar panel, don't expect to leave it on your car dashboard for a lazy afternoon and come back to a fully charged power bank. That's the kind of expectation solar chargers often set, but with BLAVOR, the solar panel is more of a backup, not a primary charging source. It gathers energy, but slowly. So slow, in fact, that relying on solar power alone for serious recharging is pretty much a no-go unless you want to camp in direct sunlight all day long. Now, if you're thinking, hey, I don't need the solar part to be lightning fast, just a little top-up here and there, fair enough. But here's a catch. The BLAVOR weighs around 400 grams, so it's not exactly a featherweight. You get all these cool accessories too. A built-in flashlight with 3 modes, a camping light with adjustable brightness, a red indicator light, a compass, thermometer, carabiner, and rope. It's basically a survival toolkit inside a charger. That's cool if you're a serious outdoors person. But packing multiple devices and gear already adds weight, so adding 400 grams is like bringing your breakfast cereal box along on the hike. Sometimes you want energy. Sometimes you just want to avoid eating your backpack. Now let's address durability. The BLAVOR prides itself on being flame retardant, waterproof, shockproof, and dustproof with its ABS plus PC shell and silicone protection. That's great news if you're prone to clumsy outdoor mishaps or want a charger you don't have to baby. But a few customer reviews mention that despite these claims, the solar panel on the surface is somewhat vulnerable to scratches and could reduce efficiency after some rough outdoor abuse. So, while it's adventure-ready in theory, it may not be the indestructible tank you're hoping for if you go through rugged terrain regularly. Let's pause and take stock. So far, this power bank sounds impressive on paper. A multi-device charger, accessories, safety features, and rugged design. However, the solar charging is slower than expected. The weight is noticeable, and durability has mixed reports. But I haven't even told you about the charging protection and safety features, which could be the deal maker for many tech lovers. The BLAVOR includes overcharge, overdischarge, overcurrent, and short-circuit protection. That means your expensive smartphones and laptops won't be damaged or drained unfairly while charging. That is definitely a big positive, because nothing ruins an outdoor adventure quicker than a fried phone battery. But if safety were your only concern, most quality power banks include some form of protection. But here's a funny thought. With so many ports and cables built in, BLAVOR is like the Swiss Army knife of power banks. Just hopefully, it doesn't jam like those old multi-tools do when you try to pull out a tiny corkscrew. When I tried to use all of the built-in cables at once, there was a noticeable dip in performance. Charging 6 devices simultaneously sounds great in commercials, but in real life, if you try to juice up everything at once, the power gets stretched thin. It's like hosting a pizza party with 6 friends but only one pizza. Everyone leaves hungry or waiting. By this point, you might be wondering if this product is worth it at all. Let's not forget the price. $39.99 isn't exactly premium, but it's not bargain bin cheap either. Considering you get 20,000 mAh, built-in cables, wireless charging, safety features, and some survival gear, it seems like a solid deal. But the cons add up when you factor in the weight, slow solar charging, and mixed durability reviews. Also, keep in mind this battery capacity isn't always consistently delivered. Some users report that after a few months, battery health dips, so expect some degradation if you use it heavily outdoors. No review is complete without a bit of humor, right? Okay, here's one. Why did the solar power bank break up with the phone? Because it needed a little space to recharge its own batteries. And trust me, with BLAVOR, you might need some space too, because it's not the fastest partner in your tech relationship. Here's another. This power bank has more lights than a Christmas tree: flashlight, camping light, red indicator light. So if you ever get lost in the woods, it won't just charge your phone, it'll hold an impromptu rave. Just don't forget the speakers. And if pack weight concerns you, here's one for the hiking crew. Carrying this power bank is like carrying an extra slice of pizza. You love the energy it gives you, but after a while, you wonder if you could have just had the pizza instead. Finally, a classic tech joke. Why don't phones ever get thirsty? Because they always have a power bank to drink from. But if that power bank charges slowly, well, they might still be quite thirsty. So here's the big picture. The BLAVOR Solar Power Bank 20,000 delivers some impressive features wrapped in an adventure-ready design. It's perfect for users who want an all-in-one charging solution, with added survival functions for camping, hiking, or emergencies. However, it's not without its flaws. Solar charging is slow. The unit is a bit bulky. Built-in cables limit flexibility, and performance can dip when taxing all ports at once. Meaning if you want fast, reliable charging on the go, this might not be your holy grail. But if you value ruggedness, multi-device compatibility, and handy outdoor tools in one package, it's worth considering. In conclusion, don't just blindly buy the BLAVOR Solar Power Bank 20,000 because of the hype. It's a solid product but needs realistic expectations. If you want a dependable, moderately fast power bank that doubles as a survival gadget and don't mind carrying a bit of extra weight, BLAVOR has your back. And for the price around $40, it's tough to find so many features bundled together elsewhere. If you're ready to grab one for your next outdoor adventure, camping trip, or daily tech backup, check the link in the description for the best price on Amazon. Remember, no product is perfect, but with BLAVOR, you get innovation and utility in one package. Just don't expect it to charge your devices with superpowers. Stay charged, Stay adventurous and happy camping.